When Forza Horizon 4 was first released, it was praised for its beautiful graphics, realistic physics, and huge selection of cars. But we're not here to talk about the game. We're here to play it, and today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to find out if these in-game cars match the top speed of their real-life counterparts. The first car we're testing is the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione. At the factory, this car had a 4.7 liter V8, packing 444 horsepower, 350 foot-pound of torque, which launched the car from 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, and topped out at 181 miles per hour. Now we're in the game, but before we go and take this to the highway, we're going to see if the stats match stats of the real-life car. Oh, they're a little bit off, 450 horsepower, but the torque is exactly the same. Now let's take this to the highway. Let's get this on the go. Okay, we did reach it, but we kind of went over. It's a little bit. Looks like it's topping out, but that's most likely because we went down the hill. The next car we're going to test is the 2012 Ferrari 599XX Evolution. The Evolution has become somewhat of a legend in Horizon 4. With the proper tuning in the game, this car can achieve up to 321 miles an hour. This car was specifically built for the track and isn't road legal, and it cost a high price of $2 million. Under the hood is a 6-liter V12 that packs 740 horsepower and 516 pound-foot torque, accelerating this car from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, and tops out at 196 miles per hour. Okay, now we're back in the game, and we're going to see if the stats of this car match the stats of the real-life version. Oh wow, they're dead on. They actually match it perfectly. Now let's take it to the highway. Alright, let's give it a go. Well, I think it's safe to say we went well over it, but we did go through the speed trap at 196. Looks like I'm topping out at about 231. That is far off from the original top speed. Up next on our list is the Maserati MT900S. Before the 599XX Evo came in the game, we had the MT900S. Once again, with the proper tuning, this car can reach speeds of 309 miles per hour, which is just shy of 500 kilometers an hour. In the real world, this car packs a 7-liter supercharged V8 with a respectable 550 horsepower, according to Motor Trend at least. This is where the information of this car gets a little sketchy. A number of websites say different displacements and show different horsepower and torque numbers, but all share one thing in common: the 0 to 60 times and a top speed. This car launches from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and reaches a top speed of 180 miles an hour. Before we take this car to the highway to test the top speed, first thing we're going to do is see if the stats match the real-life version of the car. Now, there's no way of knowing this is accurate, but this is 20 less than what Motor Trend, the website, said. But because we don't have any accurate stats, we're going to have to go based off of this, assume this is legit. Now let's take it to the highway. Alright, let's go. Okay, I think it's safe to say it goes over the top speed. Let's see where it tops out at. Okay, well I crashed, that's great. Next up, we have the 2012 Hennessy Venom GT. This car is one of my personal favorites on this list. Why? Because America, that's why! In February of 2014, the car managed to reach a top speed of 270.49 miles an hour. But because Hennessy only produced 29 of them, they didn't qualify as the world's fastest production car. They needed 30 to do so. 30? They could have made at least one more, but no! The Venom GT is powered by a twin turbocharged V8 making 1244 horsepower and 1255 foot-pound of torque, launching this car from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, and it reaches a top speed of, well, you know. Okay, now we're in the game, and before we take it to the highway, we're going to see if the stats of the in-game version match the real-life version. Okay, I can't remember what the stats were, but I could have sworn I had more horsepower than that. Anyway, let's take it to the highway. Let's go! Jesus Christ, this thing is hard to control. Okay. It maxed out at 270. Would you look at that? And I couldn't turn in time, apparently. Oh, Jesus Christ! And now, we have the 2017 Koenigsegg Chiron RS. Was recorded as the world's fastest car up until the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus beat it. Yes, you heard that right, 300 plus. Unfortunately, that's not a car that's in this game. The Chiron RS is a twin-turbo 5-liter V8 that makes 1160 horsepower and 950 foot-pounds of torque. With the 1MW upgrade, it makes 1360 horsepower and an even 1000 foot-pounds of torque, pushing the car from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and reaching a top speed of 277.9 miles an hour. We're now back in the game, but before we go and test this top speed, we're going to go into the stats to see if they match the real-life version of the car. 1341 with 1010 pounds of torque. Now, it's very close. It's not the numbers that I was looking for. They don't match, but it's very close, so I call that a win. Now let's go back to the highway and test the top speed of this thing. Alright, let's do this thing. I had to rewind there, didn't want to lose any speed because I hit that damn wall. Avoiding that damn car. Okay, where did all these cars come from? And we maxed that at 280. That is actually very close. Well, that's all I got for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed writing the script and editing this video. It was a lot of fun. The next video I'll be posting, it will be more of a drift build on this season. We now got a car out of this. We just got the Buick GCX. You guys didn't see that because I didn't record any of it. Then the Forza-thon, we got this, which I want to make a drift build out of as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.